lovely to have you here, and this is my pregnancy series 11 to 12 week update. So thank you for joining me again, and if you're new here, hi, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you all about my symptoms this week. So 11 to 12 weeks, how exciting. We're getting to the point where we can almost tell people, not yet, but just almost tell people, and in the safe zone, which is so exciting because I just didn't know if I could hold it in for much longer. But yes, so here we are. This week, the baby is the size of a lime. So tiny little baby is now the size of a lime. And just only a few weeks ago, it was a grain of rice. It's absolutely crazy how much they grow. So as far as like not being able to tell people, I've been finding that really hard because I've been suffering so badly with bloat. And it's, you know, the type of bloat that after you've had a roast dinner at the end of the day, and you've eaten all day, and then by the end of the day you have to unbutton your trousers, that kind of thing from the moment you wake up. So there's like no leeway for me at all. So it's really strange, which I know it's not baby, it's just bloat, but I definitely look pregnant, so it's really hard trying to cover up and not have people know that I'm hiding it, because I just look really bloated, and I'm sure nobody would say anything even if they did think it. But it's been really difficult not telling people. So into my symptoms. So I am still feeling really sicky. Haven't been sick, just feel it. It's like car sickness all the time. I'm okay if I have a snack. I usually keep a snack by the bedside. Either everyone else I've like watched videos on and like recommended crackers. I'm not a huge fan of crackers, so I have dark chocolate Brazil nuts next to the bed, just because it's something that I can just quickly get some calories in, and then I feel absolutely fine. I am thirsty all the time, but if you know me in real life, you know I drink all the time. I've always been a fish out of water, and I still am, if not more so. So the saying that everybody thinks is you should be eating for two is actually you should be drinking for two. So you're meant to be getting your fluids in double the amount. So I've been making sure I do that, which is not hard for me. So I fill it up just before I go to bed, and there's always just about enough in the morning ready for me to sip on when I wake up. This means I get up throughout the night to go a wee, but I always do anyway, so that's not really much different for me. It has become 2 or 3 times a night, which regularly is 1 or 2, so it's no different, just a little bit more than I'm used to. So I know that symptom really bothers other people, but because I'm a massive fluid drinker anyway, it's not made a huge impact on me or my life. I've been having another symptom, which is breast pain, sharp shooting, like lightning bolts coming down my chest. Been really quite painful. So that's something that's fun that's been happening this week. Mood swings. I am such a moody mare. I feel sorry for anybody who's near me. 1 minute I'm grumpy, well, I can get really, really hangry, and also very tearful really quickly. And I don't think I'm like that normally in real life. Well, I like to believe I'm not like that in real life. not being pregnant. This is for life, you know what I mean. So this week I received a letter from the midwives saying that I had low PAP A, which is, let me just, my notes, is a hormone that is made by the placenta. So basically it just meant that there isn't much blood coming through to the baby. So what it means is we're more at risk for, I've got it written down, we're more at risk at a lower birth weight of the baby, an increased chance of early birth, a miscarriage in the second half of second trimester, or a stillbirth, or more likely to get, I didn't write this one down, but I remember this. Preeclampsia. I didn't just Google it. I did not. I just remember massive. It's preeclampsia. Basically, what they advise is after about 20 weeks, they will just keep more of an eye on us, keep checking my heart rate, my blood pressure, and also, what else did they say? Checking my blood pressure. Oh, and scanning the baby, so we'll have more scans, which obviously I'm not going to say no to. And they also said they put me on aspirin because aspirin thins your blood, so I have to take aspirin every night. As you can imagine, when you have trouble having a baby, or you've had trouble having a baby, or you've had any worries of miscarriage or anything, and then you get something and you have a problem, even if it is quite common, and it says one of the risks is miscarriage, so like you get comfort in the fact that you're like, oh, I'm nearly at 12 weeks, and then it's less of a fact, and then they come at you with, oh, now you've got low PAP, so you're more likely to have a miscarriage or a stillborn. It's just, it makes you even more on tender hooks. But positive thinking, what was meant to be will be. So what I've been doing is, so they only give you aspirin. So I decided to research myself on what makes a healthy, strong placenta. And so I've been eating, because I'm a sports nutritionist, I do love food as medicine. So I've been making sure I'm having plenty of nuts, green leafy vegetables, eggs, which all help contribute to a healthy placenta. So I'm hoping that, plus the water and doing everything that I can, will help. Now I've started taking my fitness protein gummies instead of the Pregnacare, because when the Pregnacare, when you're feeling sick, is, I don't know, it just makes me feel even more sick. And the pregnant gummies are like a little treat every day. So like, I love gummies. So 2 of those a day, and I've taken all my vitamins that I need to. So that's something I've been really enjoying. As far as like food goes, I do love McDonald's at the moment. A chicken mayo with extra mayo is I could eat it every day. I could. It's lucky I don't live too close to a McDonald's. But when I travel back to Bristol, I go past a lot of service stations, so I may or may not stop. I don't know. If you see me, you see me. If you didn't, then I didn't. More than I'd like to admit. Ooh, I have a few things that I have been absolutely loving at the moment. One of them being candles, because everything smells. So I'm really enjoying this smell at the moment, and coconut. There's only a few I can have, a few of them I really don't like the smell. I've been using on my bump this My Little Cocoa bump butter that was given to me by Emma. Thanks Emma, Lou and Lou. And the good old bio oil. I accidentally went to bed and I left it slightly unscrewed and it went all over my cabinet. Luckily it's oil and that's wood, so it's not ruined. It would just keep it nicer for longer, but this is expensive as far as I'm concerned. Like, I think I paid like £15 for just this bottle, so, and I'm clearly going to need a lot more because we've got a long way to go. So, but basically I make sure that I cream myself in the morning, and then I cream myself in after a shower, and then I put this on before bed because the oil ruins my clothes. So a few of my clothes have now got oil stains on, so I cannot. Something else that I've been loving in this hot weather is it goes around your neck. Oh, you thought it was headphones. No. It's a personal fan. Hands-free. My mother bought me this, which is perfect because I can just lay in bed, read a book and let it cool me down without actually having to do any work myself. Something else I've been loving, very controversial, is this. I bought it from Amazon, super cheap. You need the gel as well, so I got the gel as well. So I will demonstrate for you. As you heard, there was 2 types of whoosh noises. So obviously there's 3 heartbeats you should hear. One being your own, which will just be the same as your heartbeat, which is quite slow compared to a baby. The next one is whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That is your placenta. And the reason they don't recommend you use these at home is because people confuse the placenta as a baby, get comfort and think everything's fine. Now the placenta can be fine and the baby not. So the next one you heard was more of a, like a clicky noise, and that is baby. So that is why they usually don't recommend you doing it at home, but if you know what to listen for, you know, you'll be fine. And still, if you've got any problems, I first to ring them up and just go down there and speak to them and get a scan, you know, or I don't, yeah, at the moment they won't listen to the heartbeat for me, but they just give me a scan. So it's nice because I haven't heard the heartbeat from them, I've only heard it from home. So if you know what you're looking for, you can find it. So, and then the next thing that I've been absolutely loving is this huge pillow. The correct way to lay in bed to get used to laying on your side, because I'm a face sleeper as well. Yes, I know, I'm one of the weird ones. I tuck my feet into the bottom of the bed and lay flat on my face like this, and I love it. But obviously being pregnant, you're not allowed to do that. Well, they say in the 2nd trimester you shouldn't do it, and something just makes me feel like I shouldn't do it. So even though I want to. So you start teaching yourself how to lay on your side. It doesn't really matter which side, it's just more optimal if you lay on your left hand side because of the blood flow, where you can lay on your left or your right. So I prop one pillow on my head, and I have the big pillow going all the way down, and then I have the second one in, so I have sandwiched my knee up here. I have two pillows between my knee, one holding my foot up, and then I grab hold of one and put it underneath my shoulder so my body doesn't roll forward. That's why we have so many pillows. My partner only has 2, I think, and the rest are all mine. And every time I move, I have to move sides. I have to move everything with me. So bless him, I don't know how he puts up with it, but between that and the me being overly hot all the time and having vivid dreams, very vivid dreams, that's another thing I have at the moment, is extreme vivid dreams. I don't know if that's, I've always dreamt always dreamed. I've always had nightmares. Would never call them a dream because they're usually not nice, but I can always remember my dreams, and I dream the whole night through, and when I wake up to go away, I know what I was dreaming about, and I can even get back into the same dream, but usually I don't want to because something bad's happening, like I said. So but now they seem even more vivid, if that is even possible. I don't know, but I don't know if that's a pregnancy thing or just because I've got a vivid imagination and I don't sleep well. Who knows? Yeah, so that is my 11 to 12 week update. I really hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it was a bit all over the place, but I thought I'd do a little bit more fun things by adding what I'm actually using right now. I hope this helped anybody. If not, it was slightly entertaining, and I hope to see you next week. Yes, next week. And then I have a few different ones lined up for after the first trimester. But if you'd like to see anything or know more, just write in the comments. I really appreciate it. And please like, comment and subscribe. Thanks guys. Bye.